Hey guys, welcome back. I ran into some issues recording the. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I ran into some issues with this particular recording. I forgot to increase the text size, so the UI is still a bit small because it's recorded at 4K normal. I was intending to increase the size of the text here, so it was a little bit more visible. And a little bit later on in the video, my cat decided to spill my water all over my keyboard, and my keyboard freaked out, and Windows freaked out because it thought like all the keys were being pressed. Crazy stuff happened. I don't know. It was a wild journey. I did manage to fix those issues, I guess. But yeah, so we'll cut back in here. It rained for a little bit here, and I am deciding to go back to the mall because I would like to keep trying to clear that mall and get our butts up into that hardware store. There's that hardware store right there, right by the bookstore, on the second floor. Maybe it's technically the third floor because you go up 2 flights of stairs to get there. Yeah. Ooh, look at this. This almost looks like a bunny. Not a bunny though. Always got that lag on that first hit. But yeah, I want to get up there. I want some more nails. I would like to extend our building here to be a bit better, and I'd like to work on our carpentry. I'm not going to do a lot this episode, and this may end up being a short episode. I'll see as I go here, but as far as killing goes and exploring, I don't think I'm going to be doing much. I think I'm going to be really focusing in on skill grinding. And I will not be subjecting anyone to that footage. I will either time-lapse myself through it, or I will just jump cut to the end of it. Yeah. We'll see how this goes. We have arrived here in the old parking lot. That is a water trailer. I am wondering if I should bring this bad boy back. This is a new mod. I can't recall which mod this is. But, I'm thinking... Oh, I'm going to kill some of these Gotta kill some of these folks here coming up on us. But I'm thinking... I know for a fact that there is a fuel trailer here in this parking lot. But I've never used this particular water trailer. And I'm wondering if maybe I should... try to bring this bad boy back. Check some of these with a screwdriver. I can use that for our spears. All the pointy bits we can use. We need to get all that. Fix the flats, fine. But yeah, we need like screwdrivers, hand forks, etc. We need to get all that stuff. Throw that on the end of our... There's another go-kart there. So this is the fuel trailer. I saw this last time I was here. Let's just check this bad boy out. $404 liters of fuel in it. I know the text is a little bit small, so I'll try to read out the important bits here. But that fuel tanker is basically full, which is nice. Water tanker's got 56 liters of 700. If I could fill that, that would be a drastic increase in our storage in the base. I'm not sure how I would... if it lets me fill it from a sink, I could purify it through like water barrels on the top of our base. Would be a way to do it. We'll see. I'm going to pull this... I'm gonna pull this car out of the way, and then I'm going to pull this this trailer all the way back to base. And what I'm likely going to do is I'm going to come back and I'm going to grab the fuel trailer and also tow that back, and then we will get back to fighting in the mall. Man, it is raining like crazy. It has been non-stop raining. Hope it stops soon. Because I have a hard time, like I have to sit in the car anytime I want to like read books or anything because we don't have we don't have a roof on our building. I know our building is like beautifully designed. Would win a contest somewhere in the world, but you know, it's got a few holes here and there, so I get a little bit wet. So yeah, we hang out in the beast while we are reading our books, and I would like to not do that. Okay, fuel trailer is also back here. This is going to save me a lot of time, specifically because this bad boy is already full. Lucky us. I mean, it's not full, but it's got 400 liters of fuel in it. So, at least I'm assuming it's 400 liters. I'm not sure. But I can fill up the beast while we're here. We do have the generator and the ice freezer. We're not using it, but I don't... The thing is I don't have a second generator. I haven't picked one up yet, so... I don't have to take our generator to go to the gas station to refill the trailer because the trailer's already full, which is... It's great, right? Okay, here we are. We're at the mall. Finally, I have not been sidetracked again, although I am eyeing that generator trailer right there. I could use that. I could take that back to base with me. I don't need it. I don't need it yet, so I may not do it. The nice thing about that thing is it doesn't need to be repaired. The engine, it's like a car. All you got to do is put the fuel in it, and you're good. My sound messed up there for a second. I had to pause the game. Sometimes my sound is like, I'm not sure what causes it. I think my sound card's getting old. I have to really think about getting rid of that, changing my sound card. I love my sound card, but it's just causing these issues anytime I start to... For Zomboid specifically, certain games specifically, the sound for myself, but not in the recording, will like cut to left ear only or right ear only, and it's a little frustrating when you're playing a game that requires so heavily on sound. Okay, he's falling from the ceiling. Well, I could do what Kai said and play a deaf character, and not have to worry about my sound messing up because it don't matter. A lot of zombies in here still. Oh boy. Behind me. Still falling from the ceilings. We got quite a few friends. Yeah. I need to loot. Canfart. Yeah, we need the pointy bits. That's really been this has been far more successful than I thought it would be. Also, it's using... I never mentioned this, but it is not using my duct tape to tie to my spears. It's using leather, I believe. And I didn't know you could do that. I don't know if that's from a mod. Because I was under the impression it's always going to use duct tape. So I've been keeping like lots of duct tape, but it has been... And on that time it's using duct tape. That's so weird. Because when I go to untie, it gives me leather. Maybe I'm using duct tape on one of the spears and leather on the other ones. But yeah, it's using like leather strips. And the thing is it's giving the leather strips back. So unlike duct tape, where it's like a one and done kind of situation, you know, you use the duct tape, and when you pull the screwdriver off the end of the spear, you lose the duct tape that you used, obviously. But it was giving me back the leather, which is really rather nice. I'll need to look into that. I will probably totally forget about it though until like I'm 30 episodes in, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that time I was talking about the... I don't know what... Remember that time I was talking about using leather strips instead of duct tape? Yeah, about that. That I'll forget. I'm gonna kill more of these people here. And that broke as well. So I've actually got 3 spears at the moment, and all of them have got something on it. Yeah. See, I got 2 dirty leather strips out of it. Not only is it using leather strips, it's using dirty leather strips. And you're usually crafting recipes when they require ripped sheets, ripped denim, or leather strips. I'm sorry, denim strips and leather strips. usually it requires clean, and you can't clean those things in air quotes tainted water like a river. You have to use like boiled water, clean water, drinking water, which is it is what it is. The game it's doing its best. It's doing its best, you know. But yeah, we're actually making our way through here. It's not too bad. Not too many zombies, though. I'm starting to realize that I'm in here and I'm actually below level 2 exhaustion here. So maybe getting myself in a little bit of trouble. I was kind of hoping for like a 10-year-old cookie or something. Because the game doesn't... Some of the baking stuff doesn't rot. Like cookies, I believe. And like, so sometimes I come in here and I'll find like a cookie on one of in one of these display stands. Oh, that's a lot of zombies. Oh, and we're level 2 exhausted. Look at us. Felipe is really doing it up. So this right here, this may not look it, but this is peak survival. Peak survival. No, this is what you call a mess up. This is what you call looking for a cookie and not paying attention to how exhausted your character is, because now you're below level 2 exhausted. It's raining and cold out, and you need to somehow find a way to get your stamina back. Yeah, so I'm thinking I'm going to see if I can get any one-hit KOs, and then maybe book my way down and around. I'm gonna do a big old loop-de-loop, get back into my car, and drive off and get my stamina back that way. Okay, here we go. In the car. Oh, okay. Any day now. We're good. All right. We're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, guys. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not worried. You're worried. Yeah. There's that generator again. I really should bring that back. So I'm gonna just kind of cruise around in the parking lot a little bit and get my stamina back. I'll probably like drive to the other side, speed up time, drive back to this side, speed up time, etc. until we're good to go, because I really really dropped the ball there. All right, I drove around for a little bit. I got my stamina back. We're not fully rested, but I've got quite a bit, probably enough to. I'd really like to see if these guys have got... No, it's got holes. If I could get another bulletproof vest, because I literally ruined the one I got immediately. If you don't remember, I found a bulletproof vest on a police zombie that I killed with a stabby weapon, and it didn't tear the vest, so I used it, and I got bit later in the day and got a hole in that vest. It took the bullet for me. Nice spear skill. Back up just a little bit here as we I don't like it when they're three wide like that. It makes me a little nervous. Come on. Where's those one-hit KOs? Come on. Oh man, I hate when it... See, the spear swings so fast that when I am fighting like this, I don't know if you've noticed, but I am able to swing and swing a second time, and even though it's highlighting the zombie in front of me, it actually hits the zombie that I just hit. It's wild. The spears they're just so... Spears are just so good. You really do just turn into like a blender at a certain level here. And we're approaching that level. We're getting up there. I want to say we're at 6 or 7 now. And our maintenance is pretty high as well. I could level my maintenance a little faster or use a different weapon, but I don't want to use a different weapon. I'm going to take the butter knife. We had pretty good luck with the butter knife last time, so I'm going to try it again. 4. No, now I have 4 dirty leather strips. I think I'm getting... Is it converting the duct tape into leather? That's so weird. Something funky is going on. No, there. See, it did use the leather strips. Okay, no. It did not convert it. It used the leather strips. I didn't know that was possible. I would love to just use the leather strips instead. Okay, in here, this is where my cat decided that my wonderful boy Gigi decided that he is going to walk over my keyboard. Normally I lock my office door. Oh, watch the look at this. Look at the highlights. I can't feel my keyboard went nuts. So you may be wondering, why the heck am I all the way out here? Yeah, there's something wrong with my game, and I don't know what's wrong with it. But I closed the game, and I had to actually restart my whole computer, and I got a different keyboard set up because the old one was just flipping out. And when I reloaded my character, it put me all the way back in base. I don't know what's going on. That was wild. So I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna run all the way back. My trailers are still in the base, so the world is as it was, but the stuff is all gone. It's wild. I used the Mustang to drive over here, so the Beast is still here, the Mustang is still here, and I do still have the keys for everything. And actually, so look at this. The Beast is still running, even. Because I closed the game while I was in the vehicle. It's so weird. I don't understand what's going on. This is wild. But everything's okay. It seems like this is my earlier day character, because if you take a look at my fatigue gauge down there in the bottom right, it's like less. Or something. Because I'm pretty sure I was a little more tired than this, but I'm gonna let's swing around here. We'll bring this guy up a little bit closer, because we're going to go in here and we're going to go to the hardware store. If we can, we're going to try to push in. We'll see what's going on, if it lets us. There have been quite a few zombies. I'm not sure. Well, we do have a new rest. Oh no, there's a hand fork. Is that a hand fork that I missed? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. Is that a hand fork I missed, or something like wrong? See, this is before I had a third spear set up. So I'm down to the 2 spear setup now. Now this is my third. I am a little hungry. I'm gonna go in here and grab. This was like the back end of one of the restaurants or something, or the Gigamart. So I'm just gonna grab one of these and we'll just eat some beans. Not a big deal. Open it with our stone knife. Very impressive they opened that with a stone knife. Plus 10 on happiness. Whatever. We don't care. Unhappiness is very easy to mitigate, especially with mods. Sack of potatoes fresh. I can't take that. Again, if you did not watch the very first episode, or did I even mention it? I'm not sure if I mentioned it. I don't know if that made it into the footage when I was recording. I forgot to set the world later. So the game is treated as just water and electricity instantly off, and I forgot to swap it to a year later. So it is sprinting skill up. So it's treated as like literally day 3 or 4 or whatever day we're on. So some of the stuff I find in the restaurants will actually be fresh, but I can't use it because we're playing as if this was 10 years later. The heck's going on? Where's all the zombies? What the heck is going on? Well, there's some zombies there. It's like this whole square was cleared out. It's like the whole square we're in was cleared out. Well, here's the hardware store. I'm gonna just I'm gonna loot this real quick. We'll just stay sneaking, so I'm gonna do it. I'll pick up all the stuff we need, like duct tape and nails and some seeds and stuff, and then we'll move on. I don't know why there's no zombies here. I'm not sure what happened. Again, like I said, it loaded like an older character. I didn't even know. I don't know what's going on with that. I've never experienced that before. I don't know what the heck is going on. We got some good stuff. Several seed packets. I did find an industrial propane tank. There's in fact another industrial propane tank in there. I think there's 2 more actually. I'm gonna just rearrange my inventory real fast here because it's all messed up. I found this cheap survival knife. And then I found a welding mask along with some doodads to work with metal. 5 boxes of nails, some rope, wood glue, a bunch of duct tape. I'll just throw all this in here. Again, because our character we seem to be playing an older version of our character. I'm gonna just hang out here longer because we're not tired yet. So I'm gonna go back in there. Poke around, look around. You know, I'm gonna take a second here. I have not finished reading my electrical book. I'm just gonna dismantle this pile of zombies. I'm gonna just take the time to dismantle all these watches real quick. I did not get up to level 1 electrical. However, I did get to level 2 tailoring. Oh yeah, I forgot this was in here. This is a little farming store in here. I'll grab yeah, we can get some seeds. I might be able to grab those water collectors as well. I don't have high enough carpentry skill to just like 100% pick them up, but we could probably get one of them. Those are the good water collectors. Even just one would be great. Wolfgang on our multiplayer server was saying how we have a mod that lets you convert like sheets to thread and to twine and like back and forth, etc. You can like make stuff out of it. And it levels your tailoring. So I took the time to, those early levels of tailoring are kind of miserable because you gotta, you know, shred like 5,000 shirts to get it. But I got it relatively easy doing it that way. I turned our sheets into thread. I got like 9 spools of thread and got level 2 tailoring relatively easy. So yeah, I suggest checking out that mod if you're tired of those. The later levels of tailoring are fine, but those early levels, oof. Basically, I am picking up just like potatoes and cabbages and carrots. I don't care about the rest of the stuff. I don't care at all. I do want to check out these water containers though. We need to remove. There we go. Pour on ground. Okay, this one's empty. I might just pour all these on the ground. If I can, I would love to have all of them, but I'm probably not going to get all of them. We hope for at least one. That's one. Fail. Fail. 2. Okay. All right. Yeah, 2's fine. 2's totally fine. I'm happy with 2. I'm gonna run this stuff back. Yeah, and we'll head back into the mall here. And I don't know why the zombies have been removed from this square, but I'm going to utilize our newfound luck in the world. I'm in the furniture store, which is on the first level. Oh, gunshot. Scared the ever-living hell out of me. Holy crap. I play with my game sound much, much louder than it comes through in the video. I have to lower the game sound a little bit so that my voice comes over it. But in-game, oh my god, some of those meta events are like terrifying. They're so loud. But I'm going to level up my carpentry a little bit here. And I'm going to save those blue beds because I would like one of those single blue beds back in our cabin. I forgot you could dismantle payphones. So on my way out, I saw these and was like, oh man, I can do this. Yeah, and we got level 1. We're good to go. We finally got a level 1 electrical. I'm level 2 mechanics, so we're all good on that front. I probably won't be going out of my way to level electrical anymore because I just don't care about it. It brings me no use. But I did successfully dismantle the bed. And I am bringing the bed back, the blue single bed. If you don't know, I'm sure most of you know, a lot of you are quite a bit better at the game than I am, but when you dismantle things, your character has like a maximum carry weight, I want to say 50, and when you start approaching 50, it's either 40 or 50, somewhere in there, he won't pick anything else up, and some of that stuff weighs like 20 pounds each. But a quick thing you can do, you can take like the pieces and actually equip them in either your primary or your secondary. And things that are equipped in your primary or secondary have less of a carry weight than just being in your inventory. So you can kind of carry a little bit more than you would expect. You'll still be very heavy and you won't be able to fight. All you can do is shove, unless you have a one-handed weapon. Yeah. Little black dress. We should put Felipe in that. But as an easy way to kind of carry some heavier stuff, I'm going to dismantle a little bit more stuff. We're just going to get higher skill level. I'm just going to abuse it while I'm here. Why not? I am back in base. I am digging some furrows to grow our crops. Got the those are all carrots there on the left. These will be cabbages, and then I'm going to make a little plot for potatoes as well. Hopefully it's not raining very hard, but hopefully this rain will like water these, so I don't have to do it myself because it'd be a pain in my butt to do this. And then I think I'm going to use our nails to expand on our home a little bit. So I used the beast and the trailer. I went and cut a bunch of logs down, 17. And I am cutting them all up into planks, and we're going to build stairs because I did get the final point required to make stairs. Just put this down because I'm a little heavy right now. Remember that maximum carry weight I was talking about? When you try to build like this, your character will get fussy. He won't pull out the hammer because he can't pull out the hammer. But yeah, I'm gonna try to build some stairs here. So we get on the roof, and then once we're on the roof, we're gonna build in the ceiling using the floor tiles, and then we're gonna plop our pillar in the southeast corner, and hopefully that secures the room. If it does not secure the room, generally what I do is I don't go through the process of trying to fix it the proper way by dismantling and assembling and etc. and cutting down more trees. I will just come in with a mod to let me just build, and I'll just destroy the walls and rebuild them so that it registers the walls correctly. Anyone who has played Zomboid and you've tried to build your own rooms, you will know the struggles of trying to get the game to recognize the room. Sometimes you can do everything correctly, and your staircase being in the wrong position, the pillar being in the wrong position, just tons of stuff can just throw it all off. Building on another room, etc. All that stuff can make the room not count as a room. It's very frustrating, especially when like you're playing like a series like this and you're trying to like be right and proper and all this other stuff, and then the game's just like, haha, I'm going to mess you up now. I'm gonna grab some hinges. Got 4. I would also like to make the front section where the industrial propane tank is, where the generator and the ice thing is. I would like to make that the kitchen. So what I'm going to do, hopefully, I'm going to expand the roof out to where our outside door is, put the generator up on the roof, and then we're going to put I'm going to put some storage boxes in this main room, expand the floor. Oh, it actually looked like it registers a room right away. Yeah, check it out. Nice. You can tell it's registered as a room if you're wearing a watch just by looking at the temperature. The temperature will jump to room temperature. I'm going to build a bigger bookshelf too. I was meaning to do this. Currently, all my books don't fit on that little shelf. So I've got them in like this little school bag, I think it is. Basically, just about done here. This is mostly what I was wanting to do. I want to wall in this, and I want to make this section a kitchen. I'm going to need to expand the floor out here a little bit because I want to put some storage and put some sinks and stove over here on this wall. And then we're going to need to wall it in, of course, to make this whole thing act as a room. And then also, we can't have the generator in here, so I don't have enough planks. I'm gonna have to go get some more wood, but. Also, if you don't know, the generator If you're playing on base game stuff, the generator will warn you if you're reading it. It'll tell you like, hey, this will kill you if you run this indoors. Yeah, the generator does emit gas and it does work and does function in game. Fumes, excuse me. And it will kill you if you leave it in game. Indoors, excuse me. So if you run the generator indoors, it will kill you. You need to be extra cautious with this because sometimes if you're running the generator near a home, like on the balcony of like an apartment complex, sometimes it's considered indoors. Don't ask. Don't ask. And you can get sick that way, and you'll just die. It super sucks. If you ever die that way, I've talked about it a few times, but if you ever die like that way in the game, feel totally free to like Google. There are ways to save your character or restore your character, and feel free to do it because, in my opinion, when your character dies in such a silly way like that, like I put my generator outside on a balcony, and for whatever reason it killed me inside, I would be upset by that. So restore your character. It's no big deal, you know. We play the game. It's a sandbox game, and we play it the way we want to play it. Just finished up this room here. It is considered a room. It's just almost identical to the temperature outside, so it was a little bit confusing. I also leveled up carpentry, I believe. I might be wrong. So I think I can make the good crates, and I can make the good bookcases. So I might... Yeah, see, I can make the good crates now. I might take the time to swap out the bookcase to like the nicer looking one. Yeah, the bookcase is the nice one. So I'm going to take the time to do that. I have made the boxes and replaced the bookcase, and I replaced most of the walls because we can make level 3 walls now. I'm out of planks now though. But we placed most of the walls around our bed, so it's not so awful looking, but it's doing pretty good, I would say. It's doing much better. It's much better. So yeah, this will be like kitchen and storage, and then we got our bedroom. And then up here we've got our rain collectors that I sat down. And I got all this stuff in here. I haven't quite finished organizing. I'll work on that. I'm gonna do all that. I'll do all that off camera. I don't want to like subject anyone to that. And I think what I'm gonna do is spend some time skill grinding here. Probably, and reading books. I'm gonna pass some time by reading some books. And reading books in single player, it takes like a whole day. So I'm just going to chill, read like carpentry, cooking, electrical, mechanical, all this stuff that we need, you know. Not electrical. I'm not going to do electrical. This is the next day. I'm foraging a little bit here because I need some food. I'm trying not to. I know I can just fish. Trying not to do that because the fish give a ton of calories, and I need to lose weight. We are down to 90 something. I don't know what we're down to, but yeah. Oh, that's weird. What the? Hello? I can't climb. Wow, what in the world? I remember when I was telling you about how Zomboid is very weird. Let's try to disassemble the wall. It's not letting me. I'll use the disassemble command. No, I can't target it. Oh my god. Okay, let's try to fix it. Okay, check this out. I ran into some major issues here. I'm going to just pause the video here. This will be the end of the video. And I'll try to describe what I just went through. Apparently Felipe, there's like 15 versions of Felipe. And when I loaded back into the game in debug mode, because I wanted to no clip through the wall, that was how I was going to rescue him. It loaded an older version of Felipe, like one from the beginning of the game. And I thought I had just ruined my character. And then I went back to check again, and there's literally like 15 Felipes. I have no idea what's going on. And I spent 30 minutes just loading into each of them until I found the character that we are actually using. What in the world is going on? I have no idea. Absolutely wild. But I do have my character, and I did no clip my way through that wall, and I turned it back off. And now here we are. We're good to go. Absolutely wild stuff. Hey, thanks for watching. Really sorry about this bizarre video with my cat messing up stuff and getting stuck up there. That's weird, but our base is coming along pretty good. We're almost to the point where we can just start clearing Louisville. Yeah, and thanks. I'll see you on the next episode.